Introduction to the States of Mind. Our lives are comprised of so very many commingling traits of experience and memory, from spiritual, emotional, cognitive, and physical self, that it is a unique, dynamic, and multifaceted experience. It is a unique experience for each and every person who ever existed. It is so complex and multidimensional that no individual is fully aware of all the components interplaying within themselves. One facet of life is not generally independent of the other, and yet you can be singularly focused for periods of time on a specific object and in a unique level of awareness. Call this state focused arousal, directed attention, or a point of concentration. But regardless of what you call it, this is a skill set that meditation brings to your cognitive toolkit and can be instrumental in clarifying and understanding your current mental status. On the fundamental level of our mental being, the active state of an active mind is normally partitioned and focuses only on the intended portion of its whole. This becomes quite evident when you realize that only about 7 of these items in the mental field of view can be focused on and juggled at the same time. The other hundreds of thousands of threads of mind are either deemed not important enough or are in automatic, habitual mode and out of the mind's current awareness. Also, on this fundamental level, we of course have our 3 primary aspects of the inescapable being, which mostly try to tie us down to their realm. Of them, the most impinging is the physical realm, through which, via our senses, we receive information from both the external world and the personal physical world within the body. How many times, for instance, has your train of thought been distracted by a sound or a headache? Regarding your mind's state of clarity, and using the physical experience as an example, it can now be pointed out that throughout your personal development in life, a process of repetitious first-hand experiences of sight and sound become enriched and refined to a point where you can recognize objects and feel both comfortable and confident with their existence. In addition to recognizing sounds and objects, this development includes reflecting on, thinking about, and realizing these objects, which adds yet more dimension to the mind's experience. In the purest sense, this perception of the world around us and of our physical being is unique unto itself. When we begin to reflect on its nature, we then add and enter into the realm of consciousness, which is the second inescapable aspect of our being. In concluding the intro, I repeat, consciousness itself has a myriad of states spanning the gambit of and commingling with the physical world, the cognitive self, the emotions, and your spiritual being. It is through the tools of meditation that the vast dispersion of thoughts and feelings can be distilled down to a point where you can identify and understand the component structures that make up the holistic sense of your collective self.